rules in my house, and there's some rules that govern the Razer Tarantula and its usage. The proper usage. Number one, you gotta wash your hands before your hands touch my keyboard. Number two, if I'm in the house and you touch my Razer Tarantula, there's gonna be some issues. I'm talking like fist in the ocular cavity issues. It's my weapon of choice when I play online. Let me tell you what. The Razer Tarantula has 32K of built-in memory. Now, a lot of these gaming keyboards out there on the market, you know, they allow you to, set up your configs and you have all the profiles that you can organize. This one goes a step further. There's firmware built into the actual keyboard, so you can update the keyboard. There's also internal memory, 32 kilobytes. That's enough to store 5 profiles in the keyboard. So when you go into a LAN party and you want to be able to play some games with your friends, well, you're not going to have to go in and reconfigure all those games on a different system. If you have a different system for a LAN party, if you go over to somebody else's house, plug it up to a laptop, your 5 favorite games, those configs are in there, and they're staying there. Other than that, it holds 100 configs. I'm going to show you the software in a minute. There's a gold-plated USB cable. Gold's expensive. Also, USB hub on the back. You've got 2 USB ports on the back. And you also have headphone jacks on the back. You've got a headphone jack and even a microphone jack, so you can plug up your headset and do your trash talking. Another cool thing that you do is sometimes you like to take off the keys and you put a different key on there. Well, they've given us 10 keys that you can replace the regular keys on the keyboard with. You've got a knife, you've got a balloon, so when you can see when you're chatting. You can see pretty much what's on the screen right here. And that comes in the box with a little tool to remove your old keys so you can put the new one on there. So if you're up for that, be my guest. All right, let's take a tour of the drivers, because this is where you're really going to be able to control your device to its maximum potential. Over here, you can control all your shortcut keys there, you can see. And up on top there, you can pick your default viewers. Oh no, Windows Media Player. I need to change that to foobar. Here you can change these as well. And these can be macros. Now let me show you what I mean by that. Click on this. I have a little screen here that lets you program macros. Now, when you're making macros, you can set all kinds of keys here, and you can even insert delays when you're using the macros. And then we have different profiles down here, and like I mentioned before, you can config up to 100 profiles. The first 5 here, these profiles are stored in the Tarantula. So wherever you go, you'll always have these 5 profiles. Down here, it always shows you what your driver version and your firmware version are. Now watch this. Notice I'm moving over this. Why are these lighting up? Well, that's because any key on the keyboard can be changed to anything you want. So not only have they allowed you to change the macro keys on the side, they'll let you change anything. And then right here, there's also another button that's a little unique. It's the Razer button. This one you can either use the Razer Profile Manager, or you can start the pop-up or the menu pop-up. So that's a cool button as well. Let's take a tour. Alright, now over here on the side, got some buttons for zooming and that sort of thing, some shortcut keys. Up here at the top we've got home, and then also the sleep button, very handy. Save some energy. Hug a tree. Hug a freaking tree. Profile. Yes! You can change your profiles. Alright, here's the delete key and the page up, page down, home and end. It's a little different. I got used to it and I like it better. So I'll slap you in the face if you say anything different. Some more macro keys on the right, so you can have your wizard do stuff with these. This one will open up your favorite media player. All right, then we've got play stop, back and forward, and then we got the shuffle button, volume up and down. Shut up! God, that's so dangerous. Let's talk about the ghosting, because there ain't going to be any of it. Now, what ghosting is when you mash down a bunch of keys. It can screw up your entire day. Well, this one features no ghosting technology. You'll be able to push multiple keys down at the same time with no adverse side effects. This keyboard will really allow you to tailor your entire experience to whatever you want. You've got all the shortcut keys. They can be macro keys on the side. You got 10 of those. 5 profiles stored in the 32 kilobytes of memory on the actual device. You can update the firmware. You can update the drivers all the time. And in the drivers, you can change virtually everything, every key, and you can store up to 100 different profiles. And the profiles support macros, of course. Plus, you got the gold-plated USB. You've got the headphone jack and the mic jack on the keyboard. You've got the USB hub with 2 USB 2.0 ports on the back of the keyboard. And you've got an ultimate weapon to bludgeon people over the head with. If you guys have email questions, why don't you send them over? Logan at Tiger.tv.